Hi everyone, it's Kaylee and welcome back to my channel. So today I have an empties video for you, and these are empties that I've acquired just over the past so many weeks. I want to say like maybe 3 weeks or so. So I'm going to try to go by vendor because I've got a lot from like L3 has a ton, Rose Girls has a few, Pharmacist's Daughter has a few, and then I've just got some various like different shops over here. And I'm going to do the best I can to remember. I'm not fancy. I don't take notes. I don't do anything like that, but I can usually remember where I put a scent based on the size, or a lot of the times I can just remember where I had it or the type of scent. So we're just going to get started and I'll do the best I can. And if there's some I can't quite remember, then so be it. But yeah, let's just start with L3. I have a ton. So I'm just going to go in order of my pile right here. Some are samples, some are full-size items. I have one little, actually, let me just start with this little sample scoopable and we'll just get started. So this I actually melted yesterday. This is Espresso Mallow Fluff Fireside Sugar Cookie Royale. This was good. I don't really like Sugar Cookie Royale, to be quite frank. I want to like it because I know how popular it is. But there's something about the initial smell you get when you melt it that just like, I don't love. I will say once it kind of melts down and some of that fragrance comes out, like melts out of it, it does get better. And I do like it better at that point. I didn't really get espresso out of this. I really just got the Sugar Cookie Royale and the Mallow Fireside. So it was okay. Would not repurchase this scent probably, just because it I don't know. And as far as scoopables go for me, I like them. They don't last very long. Like the scent throw doesn't last very long, but they're good while they do. So that's worth it for me. I know they were originally like kind of created for Scentsy warmers and low wattage warmers. My Scentsy warmers are 25 watt and perform really, really well with pretty much any wax. So I don't feel the need to have scoopables for my Scentsy warmers, but I do like them. I think they're fun and I like to have a few on hand. So this just isn't a repurchase for me. I better go faster. We're going to be here forever. Okay, so the next I have is Rosemary Mint. This was in my bathroom. This was really good. I love Rosemary Mint, always have. So I would repurchase this again in small quantities just to have. I think I have one, the Mist right now, which either has Rosemary Mint in it or was blended with it or something. I don't know, but that one's really good. So would repurchase this. That one was nice. Next I have Lighthouse. Lighthouse was also in my bathroom, and if I remember right, Lighthouse, yeah, this is super aquatic. Like, it's good, but too aquatic for me. It's like that classic bathroom scent. So it reminds me of so many candles that like my mom and my grandma had when I was a kid, and that doesn't make me not like it, but it's just like classic bathroom to me. So I wouldn't repurchase this. If I got it in a sample again, I would use it. I mean, it's one and done, but I wouldn't repurchase it just because it's so bathroom to me. In some sense, I like that. Okay, the next one is Cookie Therapy Cashmere Cedar Palo Santo. I used this in my bedroom and it was really good. I don't usually have a lot to say about scents I use in my bedroom because I usually use warm, woodsy, lavender, sleepy, relaxing scents in there, and that's exactly what this is. I like Palo Santo. What's the other one? Cashmere Cedar. Cashmere for me is like I could go without it, but it's definitely isn't horrible to have in a blend. And then Cookie Therapy is just good. Cookie Therapy came out a lot in this one. So would not repurchase that blend again, but like would use it again if I got it as a sample or in a mystery box or something like that. Would recommend if you like scents like that, like if you are into Cashmere Palo Santo blends, like would recommend for that. Okay. This is Brown Sugar Pound Cake Pink Frosted Cake Peanut Butter. This was really good. I had this in my bathroom because I didn't really want to put it in my bedroom because I don't go in there a whole lot throughout the day. And it's not really a sleepy time one, so I went ahead and used it in the bathroom. This was really good. The peanut butter came out. Pink Frosted Cake I never really smell too much because it's so light. And then the Brown Sugar Pound Cake was good. This was good. I don't know, again, like a lot of these samples are like, I wouldn't repurchase them, but I wouldn't be mad if I got them as a sample again. Does that make sense? So yeah, so good, but wouldn't repurchase, but good. Like if you like scents like that, if you like peanut butter, you'd probably really like that. Let me see if I can just gather all my samples from L3 and get those out of the way, because those are the hardest to kind of remember as far as like were they super winners or not. Okay, this is Lavender Don't Cross Streams. This was just lavender heavy to me. It was good, but that's, yeah. I would repurchase this one for the bedroom. This is a good one, just super lavender heavy. I can't remember what her Don't Cross Streams is. I want to say it's got some vanilla something in it, but yeah, even just smelling the bag now, it's just very lavender heavy. So it was good. I would repurchase. In fact, I think I have another sample of this, so I'll be using that. I'll be very happy about it. Okay, next is Lemon Cream Pie. Today is October 3rd. I did not care for this. I am gonna probably be in the minority here, but I don't love Today is October 3rd. I don't, like I said, I don't really like Sugar Cookie Royale, and that's probably why. But this one was way too like lemony, and I love L3's lemon scents, like especially her lemon curd, but it was like knock you in the face when you walk in the room. Like, yeah, it was a strong thrower, great performer, way too lemony for me. And I would think with that Today is October 3rd, that would tone it down a little bit, but it really didn't. It was really hidden in the background. It was just like bam, right in your face. Would not buy this blend again, but might be willing to try like if she did like a lemon curd Today is October 3rd or something like that, or like lemon cream pie with something else maybe, but this specific blend would not repurchase. I did even turn off, I pulled it out before it was ready to be pulled out and replaced it, because it was just like every time I walked in the bathroom it smacked me in the face with like lemon. So not my favorite, but might be yours, you never know. Okay, ooh, this one was really good. Egyptian Amber, Palo Santo, and OMG Olive. I don't know if that OMG Olive is the olive branch or if it's like a olive branch blend. This was just good. I really, really liked the Egyptian Amber. I love amber scents, and then mixed with the Palo Santo. I would personally, if I like would repurchase this, I would just buy the Egyptian Amber with the Palo Santo again. Because that's mainly what I got. This was really, really nice in the bedroom. Like, I wanted to keep walking in there to smell it. So this was a good one, and definitely would repurchase. Okay, I have 4 more samples left. I have a lot of samples, and I was trying to get through a lot of them. So this is Pink Sands Cotton Candy Sue Salty Sea Air. This was really good. I put this one in the bathroom, and this was a really nice, light in a good way. You've probably heard me say that before. There's a cement truck driving by my house, and my dog didn't like that. Okay, you probably heard me say that phrase before, like a light in a good way, like not a bad performer, but like a very light, I always want to say like fluffy scent, but it wasn't fluffy, but like, you know what I mean. It was just really good. So I like that one a lot, would repurchase that. Next is Mischief Managed, and this is a blend of Palo Santo, blue sugar, and toasted mallow. This was amazing. This, I haven't seen her, I used this in the bedroom, have not seen her come out with this recently, although her lists are so big all the time, I might have just missed it. I would repurchase this, and I would get this in, this would be really good in like a bougie bar, because I love those for my bedroom, or in a puppy pack. Love that one. That one was really good. Don't have much to say about it except it was delicious. Okay, Sugar Cookie Royale, Zucchini Bread, Palo Santo. You can probably guess, did not like this one. Too heavy on the Sugar Cookie Royale. I don't love Sugar Cookie Royale Zucchini Bread blends, like when it's just the two of them together. And I didn't feel like the Palo Santo did much to this to like help the cause. So yeah, this one was, I had it going in my bedroom, and I just put it in and let it go one day when we weren't home, and just, yeah, because I don't want to waste it, but I don't love it. There's another Sugar Cookie Royale Zucchini Red coming up here from a different vendor, and I feel the same way about it. I just don't love the Sugar Cookie Royale. That's all. Okay, and then I have a Coconut Cream Pie, Sugar Cookie Royale, Sugar Cookie Dough. So again, did not care for this. Do not like Sugar Cookie Royale. And then the Sugar Cookie Dough, I don't really know if I like that or not. I've never smelled it on its own, and it really got lost in this blend. So I put this one in the bedroom as well. A lot of these samples go in my bedroom just because like that's an easy place. You know, I'm in and out of there all day, especially when I'm home in the summers, and in the evenings when I get home from work during the school year, I'm in and out of there. So I can still enjoy it, but like also it's a good place to put samples, so I can go in, decide if I like it or not. And if I don't like it, it's just in there. It's fine. if I do like it, then I know, okay, this is a keeper. I want to get this again. So yeah, this one was not a keeper. Not a fan of Sugar Cookie Royale. Have not found my perfect one yet. Okay, so the rest of L3s are, and this is the vendor I have the most from, so the rest will be shorter, are like full-size items. So the first one is Pink Sugar, Strawberry Sugar, Cotton Candy, Mallow Fluff. I believe this was a cloud cake. It's all I can think it would be in this bag. Yeah, so this one I don't remember, to be honest. Pink Sugar, Strawberry Sugar, Cotton Candy, Mallow Fluff. Okay, yeah, so this one was very light. I did put this, now that I sniffed the bag, I remember. I put this in my open concept, and it was a cloud cake. It was good, but because I like anything with strawberry sugar in it, it was very body care. So I started with it in my open concept, and then I finished it off in the bathroom. I think just that pink sugar, strawberry sugar together is very body care leaning. So it was good, but it wasn't like an open concept scent. Like, I won't do that again. Wouldn't repurchase. There's other strawberry scents that I like a lot better than this one. And so I wouldn't repurchase. Wasn't bad. If you are into that pink sugar, strawberry sugar mixture, this would be, you would really like this. I feel like the Mallow Fluff kind of got lost, and same with the Cotton Candy because they're lighter scents, but this would be for you if you like those sugar, the pink sugar, strawberry sugar scent together. Okay, next I have brown sugar, kolaches. I can never, brown sugar kolaches, White Elephant Exchange. This one was a chunk from, like, I believe it was from like custom extras or something. So it was just like a big chunk that had other smaller chunks in it that I just kind of like a chunk muffin from Rose Girls, except it was just like a square. This one was really good. It's super heavy bakery with that brown sugar kolaches. And then the White Elephant Exchange zucchini bread. Yeah, it was heavy bakery. I put it in my open concept, and I used it in place of a coffee blend. I like to use coffee blends every morning. But this was so, because it was so heavy bakery and it's summertime and stuff, I just wanted to have it in the morning, and it was good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I did it for a few days in a row. I don't know if I'd buy it again, but I mean, like, I don't regret it, if that makes sense. Like, it was good, but I don't know if it'd be like, I'm really trying to fine tune what I'm purchasing. So if it's not something I love right now, I'm not purchasing it. So that's kind of how I feel about this one. Like, wouldn't repurchase at this moment in time, but it was good. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. Next I have, let's see, this was another cloud cake. This is my favorite scent, next to like Aruba. So I love Aruba from L3. This is my next favorite scent. So this is fresh picked strawberry, strawberry pound cake, boardwalk taffy type, and vanilla ice cream. This is the best smelling thing ever. In fact, I'm gonna be melting another cloud cake of this next week in my melting basket. This is so good. It's just the perfect bright strawberry ice cream scent. Oh, I love this. I will buy this anytime she releases it in any form. So good. Next is Cercel's Secret. I just finished this one up yesterday, and this was a puppy pack, and this is really good. It's just nice fruity pebble. It is glazed donuts, fruity pebbles, and blackberry cookies, and very fruity pebble heavy, but toned down by those other scent notes. Really good. I like this a lot. I think I even have another puppy pack of this, just waiting to be melted. Yeah, this is really good. I would buy this again. I'm not too into cereal scents, but every once in a while I like to throw them into my basket. So super good. And then the next one, this one was good. This was a 4-pack fluted tarts and lemon curd White Elephant Exchange. I would buy this again in a heartbeat. So on cold, this one is super heavy in the lemon curd, but when you warm it, that lemon curd is toned down so much by the White Elephant Exchange, and it is beautiful. This was really good. I melted this in my open concept a few times. So this is one of my older empties because it was when I only had 2 warmers in my open concept. Actually, I think the very first time I melted this, I only had 1 warmer in my open concept, and now I have 4. So this is really good. I would buy this again. And actually, I think she just did restock this in a I don't think it was in the 4-pack fluted tarts. I didn't pick it up because I picked up a bunch of other new stuff. But if it's like on the website again next time I order, I would definitely pick that one up. I forgot about that one. I need to save that bag. That one was really good. Okay, so next we're going to jump into Rose Girls because I have a few free empties from Rose Girls. And I'm going to just start with my absolute favorite thing I emptied from her, which was Love You a Latte. And this is the best, hands down, the best coffee scent out there. This is espresso, donut holes, and gooey marshmallows. Listen, I tried to recreate this in a K's Customs. I couldn't even get, no, I couldn't get it. I mean, I got something good, but like, oh my gosh, this is one of those scents that like when I smell it, even the empty bag, it gives me goosebumps. This was so good. And I do have another bag of this, but it's like my last one. And I'm refusing to use it until she releases this again because I don't want to be without it. This is like one, if she were to release in a loaf, I would probably buy like 2 loaves because I don't go through loaves very fast, but this one I probably would. Oh, so good. Okay, so that's really good. Can't get that scent out of my brain. And then this is, this was a chunk muffin in Meant to Be. Meant to Be is fresh picked strawberry, blackberry, and mango sorbet. This one came from a D-stash, and I think it was pretty old because it smelled really good in the bag, really concentrated, really strong. But then when I melted it in my open concept, it threw for a little bit, but it didn't throw for very long. When it was throwing, it was good, but I want to say I only got about 2 hours out of it. And then I used the rest of it in my bathroom and it worked really well in there because it's such a small space and we always keep that door closed anyways. I would repurchase this scent again because I would be interested to see if the performance was just because it was old. I'm guessing, I mean, it was from a D-stash and I'm just, based on the label being so yellowed, it either wasn't stored properly or it was old. So I don't know. Anyways, it was a good scent. I love anything with mango sorbet and fresh picked strawberries. So would repurchase again. I also have found that her chunk muffins or mini pies don't perform as well as the mini melter bags. So that could also be why. But yeah, would repurchase that and would recommend that as well. And then next I have like empty, kind of a cheated empty, let's say. So this is Pink Sunny Days. This is strawberry jam, satsuma, and pink sugar. And I didn't fully empty this bag. I want to say I had it down to like right here. I have like 6 chunks left. And what I did was I took those 6 chunks and I combined it with a newer bag. And so I didn't technically empty this bag, but I mean, I emptied most of it. And this is like a delicious, I love this scent. Her Sunny Days is just satsuma and strawberry jam. So this is just with the added pink sugar. This is really good. I love this in my open concept. I love it in my bathroom. Right now, I don't need to repurchase it because I have a brand new bag plus what was left over from this one. But when I run out, or when I'm close to running out, would definitely repurchase it again. That is it for Rose Girls. So next is Pharmacist's Daughter. And Pharmacist's Daughter, I don't know how I feel about it at the moment because I have something I tried melting. So let me start with this. So this was Sparkling Sunshine. This is a Prosecco, basically a Prosecco blend with lemon, lime. And it was just a really citrusy blend. So Prosecco, blush, lemon curd, raw sugar, and mandarin. So no lime. I was wrong. A very citrusy blend. This performed really well. It threw amazingly. It threw for a long time. I think I even emptied it out of my warmers to change the scent before it was done throwing. Like, this was really good. This was in her little, I forget what she calls them, but they're like snap bars. But then I pulled out a souffle. I chopped it up. It was bought the same time as this, but it was a bakery scent, okay? But I chopped it up, put it in my warmers, didn't smell a thing. I mean, I was really disappointed. Not a thing. Now, it was a bakery scent. So what I did was I zipped up the baggie, I put it back in my storage, and I'm going to let it cure longer because I know with bakery and vanilla bakery, it was a vanilla strawberry one, bakery needs longer to cure. I'm hopeful that does it. I have a couple more Pharmacist Daughter in next week's melting basket, and I had worked on a couple things, well, this and another thing last week through really well. So I'm hoping that it was just kind of a fluke, that strawberry thing. It just needs to cure, and it'll be great once it's cured. So let me know what you guys have found with Pharmacist Daughter, because I love their branding and I love their scents, and everything smells really good on cold. But when I warmed that one thing, it just really disappointed me. So anyways, long story short, this performed really well, but not sure how I feel about the vendor, so I can't say whether I'd repurchase or not because I need to warm more. I also have a couple of samples from her. So both of these kind of were like in between the performance of this and then the strawberry thing that didn't perform at all. So that's why I'm hesitant, because neither of these are bakery. So this is Volcano, and this is just the Volcano type, like the Anthropology candle. This threw really well, but not for very long. And Volcano is a fruity scent. So if my theory is right and her bakery needs to cure longer, but her fruity throws well, then this should have thrown really well. I don't know. So it threw in my bathroom really strong for about 2 hours, and then it died down, but was good. I don't know, maybe if I would have let it sit longer. I did, in the defense of Pharmacist Daughter, I did not let this sample cure. So I'm very on the fence there. That's just what I'm gonna say. And then next is Room Service. This smelled really, really good, but like the others, or like the Volcano, it just dwindled out really fast. So I got good throw for, this one might have even been faster, maybe only an hour, hour and a half, and then it started going away, but was really good right off the bat. So I don't know. This one, I would repurchase this Room Service again if I find that I want to keep purchasing from her. It's like, I don't know exactly the scent notes, but it's like a musky, minty scent, very masculine, but very good. Okay, next I have two things from Fantasy Wax. So first I have Kirsten's Fave, which is 7-Up Pound Cake. This was amazing. I did this in a couple different places. So I always cut her scent shots into 4. And the first time I did it in 1 warmer in my open concept, because her wax, most of it throws like a beast, and I don't need all 4 of my open concept warmers going. I can put it in 1, and it throws for a long time too. So not just like for a couple hours or whatever, you put it in and it throws for hours, days. It's really good. So I did that, and then I put it in my bathroom because I had 1 little quarter left. I thought, oh, I'll try it in the bathroom. Oh my gosh. That was like 3 days in there strong. It was so good. I love this scent. I think I have 1 or 2 more of this one, and this is super good. So if this ever, I don't know, I don't think this is a core scent. I think you can still get it in her overstock stock bags if you happen to get it. Maybe she'll bring it back at some point. I don't know. But if you get a chance to grab this from her, it's super, super good. Love that one. And then the other one from Fantasy Wax did not come in this bag, but I had to, once it was in a scent shot, and when I chopped it up, it crumbled. It was her older wax formula that was a little bit more crumbly. Her newer stuff doesn't do that, so just FYI. This was Zucchini Bread Sugar Cookie Royale, and this is kind of what I had mentioned earlier in the video when I was talking about my L3 empties. I don't really like this combo, and it has nothing to do with the vendors or anything. I just don't like Sugar Cookie Royale. Zucchini bread is fine in blends. I have no problem with that, but I don't like the Sugar Cookie Royale. So this one, like all of Fantasy Wax, was very strong. Very, very strong, and had a big throw, massive. So I ended up blending this with some blueberry cobbler from Rose Girls, and that toned down that Sugar Cookie Royale nicely for me, and then it was really good. And this threw all day. I put it in before work one morning, so gosh, probably about 6:30 or 7 in the morning. Put it in, and then let it go. I left my warmers on all day, and it threw, it was still throwing when I came home. The combination of the two. So really good throw, good performer. Will not repurchase. This is a core scent, and this is a lot of people's favorite. So if you like Zucchini Bread Sugar Cookie Royale, this is a lot of people's favorite of that blend. So if you like that, I would suggest getting it because it's a great performer and it smells good for those scents, but it's just not for me. And then last, I just have various things from a few different vendors. So I'm going to start with this Southbound clam in Napa Valley. This is figs and fruit, pear juice, and some musk, basically. And yeah, this was really, really yummy. Whoa. It kind of had melted, so we went camping for Memorial Day, and I threw it in my bag because I was going to melt it in the camper, but I ended up melting something else, and I forgot this was in the bag in the truck, and it melted, and luckily, I mean, I got to it like after it had hardened again, but whoops, and I just threw it. This one was really, really good. I would repurchase this again. Probably not in a bakery bag because it's not a scent that I'm going to reach for all the time, but so the reason I got this was because it reminded me, we go every summer to like Amador County, Sutter Creek area in California, if you know where that is, and we go to the wineries, and this reminds me so much of that area in the fall. And I initially thought, oh, I'll get it and I'll bring it camping when we go on that trip, and I'll put it in the camper and I'll melt it then. And I couldn't resist because I love Southbound, and so I just had to. And it was really good. I used it in 3 warmers in my house 2 times, so I got 2 warming sessions out of it. I really like that one. Would repurchase. Okay, I don't think I have any more from Southbound. So this one was from Body's Harmony. It was like a little waffle thing. And this one was basically, it's called Orange Glaze. It was kind of a cereal scent. So it was a lemon curd, orange sorbet, orange chiffon, and glazed donuts. But it came off very Fruity Pebbles to me. Probably just that lemon and orange. This one was good. This was the only thing I've ever melted from Body's Harmony, though I have a few other things from her in my stash. So I liked it. I mean, it was good. It threw really well. It lasted long. I mean, it was a waffle, probably, well, you can kind of see the smudge on there if I hold it back. So that round smudge was probably about how big it was. I cut it, I think, into 6, so I got some good warms out of it. So it was pretty thick. This was a good one. I'd repurchase this, but before I do that, I would want to try more of her stuff because I have more in my stash. So next thing I have Sassy Girl Aroma Strawberry Cupcakes. This came from a D-stash, so it was just like a little slice of one of her little chunk cake pie things. And this did well. So I know a lot of people love Sassy Girl Aroma. Everything I've tried from her, and it's all been from D-stashes to be fair, smells really good on cold and really good in the bag, but then I put it in my warmers and I don't get performance out of it. I don't know if I'm not using the right warmers. I don't know if I'm using too much wax, too little. I've experimented a little bit. I do have an order from her that I just got because, like I said, everything I've had from her has been from D-stash. And so I can't confirm when it was purchased or how it was stored. So to be fair to the vendor, I did go ahead and place an order, and I just got it about a week ago. So I'm going to let it cure. I'm not going to touch it, but I'm not going to let it cure too long. I'm going to say like about a month. The scents I got smell really good. Like in the bags, they smell delicious and amazing. I got, I think, 4 or 5 brittles, and I got 2 chunk cakes or chunk muffins. So I'm excited to try them, and I'm hoping that buying straight from the vendor, knowing exactly how they're stored and all of that, I will get better performance because I know a lot of people love her stuff. I mean, she's got a great following, and so I'm like, why aren't I getting performance? So if you have any tips for Sassy Girl Aroma, let me know. If I can figure out how to get her stuff to perform, I would repurchase this scent. In the bag, it smells really good, like really good. I put it in my open concept. It was a good size. Like, again, you can see the smudge. That's about the size I had. Cut it into 3, put it in my warmers. Maybe I put too much in there. I don't know. So anyways, good scent. I just can't get this to perform in my home, and I don't know why. Okay, so next I have 2 samples from Kay's Scented Melts, or Kay's Scented Scents. So these were kind of, and I should have one more, but I don't know where it went. So I had this strawberry white cake and banana nut bread, and then I also had toasted mallow, and I combined them to make I was trying to make like a strawberry banana bread smoothie scent. This did not throw for me at all. and I don't know why. I've melted K's before, gotten great performance, don't know what happened here. So currently I had a little bit more of each of these left, and I just popped it in my bathroom and closed the door, and I'm gonna go see in a little bit to see how that throws. This is nothing against the vendor. I don't know what happened here because everything else I've done from her has thrown and performed well. So I think there's a high possibility I just didn't have enough wax in my warmers. Also, you know, I have to take into consideration air conditioning and things like that. So I'm not holding that against this vendor at all. I love her, highly recommend her. I have banana nut bread in a custom. It's really good. So, and they smell really good in the bag. I think it was just a combination of possibly not having enough wax in each warmer, and then also possibly I didn't let them sit long enough. And then also, if the AC was on, which I'm pretty sure it was, that's also part of that issue. So nothing against that. I would repurchase both of those scents again. They smell good. I just think it was a little bit of a fluke. This was a sample, a limited edition sample from That Smell Good shop. This was Shake It Off. This is sparkling citrus and clear blue waters. And this was really, really good. I put this in the bathroom and it threw all day and super good. So it has like a very aquatic smell, kind of like a blue sugar smell in my opinion. So this was good. I would buy this again. I usually buy her stuff in her 6-packs because I like that I like just having a little bit of each. I like having a little bit of a lot from her shop. She has a lot. I do have some customs coming from her soon, and those are in the 12-pack. So hopefully I did a good job with those. But yeah, this was really good. Totally would purchase that in a 6-pack. And that is everything in my customs, in my empties for this week. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm planning to come in with empties probably once every month or so. I have so much wax and I like to change my scent so often that I don't empty things. Like I don't wait until I empty a melting basket to make another one. So like at the end of each week, I'll just take my empties, put them in a pile, take everything I didn't finish, put it back in my stash and pull out new. Sometimes I'll roll some stuff over, but most of the time it's just for me, I like to change out my scent all the time. That's why I love vendor wax. And so my empties, I'll probably about once a month, once every 6 weeks. We'll just kind of have to see how it goes. This was probably a whole month's worth, so that's probably plenty, if not a little too much. So maybe more like 3 to 4 weeks. But anyways, I'll see you next time, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye!